Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
And there are two breaking stories we're following tonight. A shocking twist in the case of a 6-month-old boy killed in a hit-and-run accident. Now his mother is charged just hours after the man who caused the wreck appears in court.
And chaos after a concert explosion in the UK kills 19 people. We'll start there tonight at 11. Manchester police are working with national police and intelligence agencies in what is being treated right now as a terrorist incident.
19 people were killed, dozens of others were wounded. Police say it could be the work of a suicide bomber.
It happened outside the arena where pop star Ariana Grande was performing. Chris Pallone has the latest.
Social media videos show thousands of concert goers, many of them children, screaming and running for their lives, rushing for the exits of Manchester Arena, one of the largest arenas in Europe, after a large explosion.
We are currently treating this as a terrorist incident until we have further information.
It came at the end of an Ariana Grande concert around 10:30 local time. A man waiting to pick up his sister and girlfriend appears to have caught sound of the explosion on his dash cam. Dozens of ambulances raced to the arena as police blocked off the scene. Arena officials say the explosion happened in a public place outside the arena as concertgoers were leaving. Several U.S. officials briefed on the situation say British authorities believe the explosion was from a suspected suicide bomber. President Trump, traveling in Israel, has been briefed on the incident. A representative for Ariana Grande said she is okay. Chris Pallone, Local 4.
Now, a lot more still to learn, obviously. Police, in the meantime, in New York and Los Angeles say they are watching the developments in England and they are increasing police presence at their entertainment venues, but there have been no specific threats in the U.S. thus far. Now, more tragic breaking news, this time coming from Woodhaven. Live pictures tonight from the Marsh Creek apartments where 3 people, including a child, have been found dead. Police tell us they are investigating this as a possible murder-suicide. The victims are an older man, a woman, and a 12-year-old boy. Neighbors called police after hearing popping sounds coming from the apartment, and when officers arrived, they found the bodies. They are still on the scene collecting evidence at this hour. We are still gathering new information on this case. As we learn it throughout this newscast and throughout the night, we'll have it for you. Perhaps an update before this newscast is out, but certainly on Local 4 News today starting at 4:30 a.m.
And late breaking tonight, Detroit police say a hit-and-run driver and a baby's mother are responsible for the accident that killed him.
It's an interesting case. The tests show that the mom was drunk behind the wheel with children in the car when she got into the wreck. Mara McDonald live at the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice where those surprise charges came down late tonight. Mara?
Devin, Kimberly, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office is leveling multiple charges against this mother tonight. Let me take you through it, starting with involuntary manslaughter, 3 child abuse charges, a drunk driving charge, including driving with a high blood alcohol content, as well as driving on a suspended license. Let me take you through it.
Them guys hit me and killed my son. He was 6 months. He was so beautiful, y'all.
This was LaToya Powell's over the weekend. Tonight, she's being held at the Detroit Detention Center, accused of driving drunk with her 3 small children in the car, none of them restrained. Her 6-month-old Demetrius wouldn't survive the accident she got into with this man.
Case number is 170-58055.
DeAndre Cootie. Cootie is a habitual offender. He didn't stop after hitting Powell's near Archdale and Puritan, and her 3 children were thrown from the minivan. Interestingly, he's being charged with failing to stop and multiple driving with suspended license charges, but not manslaughter. And the baby's father, Demetrius Brown, says that's not enough.
The car rolled over 3 times, and threw all my babies out of the car, and he just kept going. He should have been charged with 2nd degree at least.
But now it's his children's mother who was charged with involuntary manslaughter in the accident and multiple counts of child abuse, and she too was driving on a suspended license. According to blood tests, drunk behind the wheel, with none of her children, ages 6 months, 2 and 4 years old, in any type of restraint.
Back here live, the expectation is that Powell's is going to be formally arraigned sometime early tomorrow morning. Kimberly, Devin, Back to you.
So, Mar, do we know why these charges came out so late tonight and not at the same time DeAndre Cootie was charged and then arraigned earlier?
Police sources are telling us that after this accident happened, Powles was in the hospital being treated when she suddenly took off from the hospital, removed her IVs and took off. It's unclear whether she thought that police were going to arrest her immediately in the hospital or what, but that is what slowed down the charging process here. Back to you.
Okay, Mara, thank you. And more news tonight. Tomorrow marks a new era for Detroit schools. Nikolai Vitti will officially become the district superintendent. Vitti is replacing interim superintendent Alicia Merriweather about a month earlier than planned, but she'll stay on as a senior advisor through the end of June. Vitti's 5-year contract was approved today by the district's Financial Review Commission. His salary starts at $295,000.
He's known for bold changes, and that's what Ford, I guess, is hoping is going to happen. Jim Hackett was named the automaker's new CEO this morning, replacing Mark Fields. Hackett has big business experience, but probably best known around here as the former interim athletic director at the University of Michigan, who got Jim Harbaugh to ditch the NFL and move to Ann Arbor. Well, now Ford is hopeful Hackett can push the company into the mobility age.
Is to have everybody see the future, that they can see their opportunity in that, and then secondly, that it's our right to win there, that we don't have to cede that to anybody, Tesla, any of them.
The announcement just made today, but Hackett actually took over as CEO on Friday. As for Mark Fields, he is now retired.
Well, we all know the legend of Michigan and its 2 seasons, winter and construction. It's often infuriating, and clogged construction zones like the one on M59 in Macomb County bring out bad driver behavior. Tonight, Local 4 business editor Rod Maloney tells us about how a new enforcement action is on its way. So, Rod, what's going on up there?
Kimberly, it's my job tonight to help anybody who's a little late, a little impatient, a little frustrated with the construction out here avoid a $125 ticket. The best advice, don't use a parking lot to cut off the light.
Oh, it's people cutting through all the time, nonstop.
They call it Hull Road, but these days it's more like a gravel gully and a constant source of aggravation for Vince Chirac.
So they actually come through Shaner. Once that light turns red, they'll cut right through and go straight through Hall Road's entrance.
His family owns the Marathon station, and business is suffering.
People are trying to get in and they can't get in because people are trying to get out.
And yet it's not hard to get this admission.
I've been guilty of it a few times.
And there are those like Matt Cook. Out on his new Indian motorcycle, he tries to avoid the construction zone most of the day and knows full well the trouble cutting through causes.
Chaos with people, that are in here getting gas or other companies like that, and people are cutting through, getting away, going too fast. There could be children or other people in the way, and they're not looking.
The Macomb County Sheriff's Office says that's the least of it. Road rage is certainly a possibility, not to mention the negative impact on the businesses.
So they just want to get through. So they're thinking from there to there, and who knows what's going to happen.
The good news, you could say, is that the cop actually has to see you do the cutoff in order to write you that big ticket. The bad news is, starting in the morning, Macomb County Sheriff's Office is going to be out in force looking. In Sterling Heights, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Okay, Rod, new tonight, President Trump is proposing a $4.1 trillion federal budget that slashes food stamps and Medicaid.
He's in Israel tonight, but back in Washington, a lot of attention being paid to these cuts, part of a budget blueprint for the upcoming fiscal year beginning October 1st. It protects retirement programs for the elderly. It provides billions of dollars more for the military. This budget will officially be released tomorrow. It is not expected to pass Congress in its current form, considering the big cuts to Medicaid, college loans, food stamps, and federal employee pension benefits. But we will watch the fight now as it develops. 2 teens facing charges for a fight that played out on social media, but they're not the only ones. Why a mom is also in trouble with the law.
A young child suddenly has trouble walking, and it turns out a bug is to blame. What caused her to temporarily be paralyzed? Hi, Ben.
Kim, most of us get to work on the dry side of things tomorrow, but the rain chances are stacking up for the rest of the week, including the holiday weekend. More on that ahead.
I'm Sandra Ali. Coming up, a murder mystery. A young man found shot to death, his body set on fire. His family desperate for answers. Their story coming up.
Okay, Sandra, and we continue following multiple breaking stories tonight. The mother whose 6-month-old baby boy died in a hit-and-run crash is now charged with manslaughter, child abuse, and operating under the influence. Prosecutors say not only was she driving drunk, her children were not properly restrained. She's expected in court sometime tomorrow.
A terror investigation underway after an explosion at an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, England, where 19 people are dead at this hour, more than 50 others hurt. Police right now considering strongly the possibility that it was a suicide bombing.
And we remain on the scene of what appears to be a double murder-suicide in Woodhaven. Police say a man, woman, and 12-year-old boy were found dead late this evening inside the Marsh Creek Apartments. We'll have any overnight developments on all of these stories tomorrow, the first thing in the morning, starting at 4:30. We'll be right back.
They really do need to put the guns away. They're hurting a lot of families.
A young man shot to death and set on fire. Tonight, his family is trying to find a way to see his killer brought to justice. Ryan was just 21 years old when he was shot and killed.
And as Sandra Ali shows us, 3 years later, his murder still remains a mystery.
Memorial Day weekend marks a very somber anniversary for the family you're about to meet. Nearly 3 years ago, they experienced a horrible tragedy, and they've been searching for answers ever since.
Yep, it was Memorial Day, 2014, and family was all over.
Angela Williams remembers it like it was yesterday. Her family is celebrating a long holiday weekend with a gathering at their home in Hazel Park.
It was just a fun day. It was just fun. Everybody had fun.
Angela's son Ryan and his girlfriend got ready to leave the party a little after 9 that night. Before they left, Ryan snapped these cell phone pictures. They were getting ready to meet up with friends at another house.
Now he was killed. This is what he was wearing.
And you think these are the last pictures he took?
Yep, I think these are the last pictures that he took. And we joked that that's something he loved to do. And it was just like, you know, never expecting what was going to come next.
Angela's cell phone rang early the next morning.
My kids were saying, Ma, you need to hurry up and come home. You need to hurry up and come home. It's a lot of police officers here. And I said, well, why? And I guess they didn't really want to say. They just said, Ma, you need to hurry up and come home. And I was getting out the car. One of the police officers approached me, and one of the homicide detectives, and they told me that, they asked me, did I have a son named Ryan?
Police believed Ryan had been murdered, but they needed his dental records to make sure.
The detectives came and got the records, and that's when they came back and told me it was a positive ID.
Sometime after leaving his house, a little after 9, detectives told Ryan's family someone shot him in the head at point-blank range, then set his body on fire. Ryan had been seen driving a blue car on Fleming Street near Victoria on Detroit's east side. The killer or killers have never been found.
People need to stop. They really do need to put the guns away. They're hurting a lot of families.
Ryan's 14-year-old brother, AJ, still having a hard time coping.
The memories are still strong of him. Always joking with me, talking to me about life and school and what I want to be when I grow up.
I still look out the window to check to see if he's coming. I still wait for his call to ask me what I'm cooking, because that's what he did every day. He always asked me what I'm cooking, and, you know, he just loved being here. He just loved being around family.
Angela and Anthony say they are willing to do just about anything for any answers as to exactly what happened that night. Also, there is a sizable cash reward that's being offered right now for any information leading to the killer or killers in this case. We've posted all that information for you on our website. Click on Detroit.com. Back to you.
Well, they'll never understand, but just so excruciating to not know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
All right, here's a look at what Bernie is working on for tomorrow night.
Hi, this is Bernie Smile. It's coming up tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, Local 4 News. We're all very excited. You're going to meet Kelly and Matthew Stafford's new twin girls. The new twins, you're going to meet them, right?
Ask me tomorrow, Bernie.
Yeah, it's tough.
We hope so.
First baby pictures are always tough to finagle. We'll see, though. That'll be fun.
I mean, you know what? I like that response. Ask me tomorrow.
Ask me tomorrow. Might be a different answer.
When it comes to the weather, I think
that's always good for you, too.
Let's start out with tonight, though, because we do have showers that have started across the lake. A lot of this stuff is hanging out to our north around the Saginaw Bay and the Thumb and should stay there. So tonight, I think we'll be on the dry side. Tomorrow, not so much, and especially as we get later into the week, those chances of rain do start ramping up. Flags moving pretty good down here in Detroit, but the winds have really died down compared to where they were earlier today. Just barely blowing at Metro right now. South-southwest winds at 3. And we've got a 60-degree temperature. By the way, those wind speeds are taking 6 feet off the ground. Those flags are a lot higher than that. Here's a look at those rain chances tomorrow. Notice in the morning there's just a slight chance in our north zone where we could be seeing a stray shower. I think most of us are going to miss that. The better chance is going to be in the afternoon. Right after lunch, we'll see these showers start developing. Again, north and west zones will be the most likely places for this. The rest of us pretty much going to stay dry. Once we get into Wednesday, though, the chances become more widespread, and it looks like Wednesday night will be the focus point for those showers. 50 for tonight. Clouds on the increase. The winds shifting around to the south and have died down considerably. Should stay that way through tomorrow morning. Here's a look at highs tomorrow. And despite the fact that we're going to be seeing the shower chances and a lot less of the sunshine, temperatures actually going to be warmer, mid-70s for most of the metro zone. Ditto for the south zone, with the exception out here towards Lake Erie, where we could see the upper 60s. Once you get north of Michigan Avenue in our west zone, we're looking at low to mid-70s. And our north zone, high temperatures pretty much in the same ballpark, even though that's where the best chance of rain is going to be tomorrow. Here's your next 7 as we get through Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures take a little bit of a dip. Those are the better chances of rain for the work week. And then over the weekend, well, have your picnics and your barbecues and hopefully everything early. Friday and Saturday looking dry, Sunday showers, and then Monday could be seeing a shower as well. But temperature-wise, we're doing pretty good. The humidity is going to stay low as well. Well, local forecasters going on the road tomorrow. We're going to be out at Meyer in Warren. Come see us for our second Severe Weather Alert Radio Day. Had a lot of folks out there for our first one, so we hope to see you out there.
And you said earlier today how many radios we have parted with since this started?
40,000.
40,000.
That's a lot of radios.
That's a ton, yeah.
It's been a very successful.
Yeah, and it will be tomorrow, I'm sure, too. Mary
Ben. Here's something you don't see every day, a runaway boat. How it ended up speeding across the water with no one behind the controls.
Also, this video shows just how dangerous they can be. An insect bite leaves this 3-year-old girl temporarily paralyzed.